What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel, back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. Okay, before we get into tonight's video about the Real Housewives, I don't know how, but somehow I forgot to discuss last week with Cynthia and her grand entrance at her eyewear party last week, you know what I'm saying? But she was looking really, really nice in her white swimsuit with her white cover up. I like the way she came through and threw her little cover up back to let them know, like, look, I'm Cynthia Bailey, okay? You know what I'm saying? And then I forgot to address the fact that Mel had told all the rest of the ladies about what she and Cynthia had talked about when Cynthia said that she wasn't physically attracted to Peter anymore. And she was like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to tell you guys because I know you guys care about her and her relationship. Them bitches don't care about her or her relationship. Not half of them. So I don't even know why you would even say that. I'll just say that to them. The one that they care, and then two, tell your sister's business to them. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, those are just two things that I don't know how they were in my notes, but somehow I skipped over them, y'all. Anyways, yeah. So let's go on and get into episode number 2, y'all. It opens up exactly where episode number 1 left off on, with Sheree and Kenya arguing, and Sheree was like, she said something about, I upgraded the whole damn neighborhood, including your and including you or whatever if you move up in there, okay? She was like, I don't know why people talking about me. And then Kenya is like, you know what, I want to apologize for calling you a bitch ass or whatever. You know, I didn't mean that. And she said this right as Sheree was getting ready to throw her drink in Kenya's face, right? And I think it was Phaedra was like holding Sheree back and somehow grabbed the glass. So clearly, Sheree didn't want to throw the glass, but and at the same time, you know what I'm saying? She's like, look, I gotta let these motherfuckers know that I'm back, okay? And it was just ridiculous for Kenya to even go in and start with her. You know what I'm saying? And Phaedra was like, girl, I thought you was turning over a new leaf, Kenya. What is going on with this? Why would you attack her like that or whatever? And Kenya just laughing. Because we all know how Kenya is, y'all. I love me some Kenya, okay? I don't know if I'm team twirl or what. I don't feel like I'm team anybody, but I do have, you know, characters, or not characters. I do have people on the show that I like to see on TV, on the show, you know, maybe a little bit more than others. And Kenya is definitely one of those people. She's entertaining. She's really, really pretty. She, you can tell she's very smart. And I get a kick out of her. I get a kick out of how she gets a kick out of messing with everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? We see her do it on the Housewives. We saw her do it on the Celebrity Apprentice with Vivica Fox and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? She just makes me laugh, y'all. I really enjoy watching her. Anyways, so yeah, so that was kind of that. And then Peter walks over while Cynthia and Mallory are talking, like, you know, they're like, what's going on? So then Peter comes over and they talk about him going off on Kenya. And Peter's like, I just had to let her know. She shouldn't have been all up in the business. I tried to give her a kiss. She want to back away from me. So if she want to act like that, I need to let bitches know, y'all know, because y'all know I'm one of the housewives, okay? So don't think I won't throw any shade. If y'all want to throw some shade my way, I'm going to throw it right back, all right? That's what Peter said. Anyways, and then he made it a point to let Cynthia know that he did not appreciate her entrance, okay? Because he already know what that entrance was about. He know that Cynthia made that entrance to make a point to his black ass, okay? So he was like letting her know, like, okay, I know what you on, but then I ain't appreciate it either, okay? And then he walked away. And Mallory's like, Cynthia, Peter, don't walk away. First of all, Cynthia should have told Mallory to shut the hell up, okay? Because Mallory needs to stay out their business. It's one thing to have sister chats, you know what I'm saying, where Cynthia comes over to her and talks to her and vents to her. But it's another thing when Cynthia and Peter are having a discussion and whatever goes down, you keep your mouth shut, Mallory, because it has nothing to do with you, okay? Don't be calling after my man talking about he shouldn't be walking away. Hell no, he shouldn't be walking away. But if anybody gonna tell him not to walk away, it's gonna be me. You sit your butt down over there some damn way, okay? This is where you know what I'm saying, see your way on out, because this is A and B right here. That's all I'm saying. Like Mallory, she needs to learn some boundaries, okay? She needs to learn how to be a sister and how to be a friend. And she needs to learn how to be a grown-up and let grown-ups deal with their relationships when they need to, when they need to deal with it or whatever, No, Peter shouldn't have walked away. But it was up to Cynthia to let him know he shouldn't have walked away. But you know what? Cynthia's like, I ain't even got time. I just got so much other things going on. This is my night. I look good. Everybody is here for me, so fuck him. That's what Cynthia was basically saying, whatever. Then in the next scene, we see Kenya. She goes over to Kim Fields. We finally get introduced to Kim Fields on the show. She goes over to visit with Kim, and she is first of all, before we get into their little scene together, what the heck is up with Kim and this bleached blonde hair, okay? I do not know why black women, or any woman for that matter, wears this bleached blonde hair, but especially black women. And I know some lighter skinned black women feel like they can wear blonde hair and get away with it. And certain shades of blonde, okay, you might be able to get away with it. But this girl, that is not the look for you, girl. You look like, my husband was like, how old is she now? I was like, I don't know. She got to be in her mid-50s, And I was thinking she might have been a little younger than that. But at the same time, I'm like, the way she looked on there. So he Googled her, and it turned out she was like around in her mid-40s or whatever. But I think that hair just is aging her. I think that hair color is definitely aging her. It's definitely not complimenting her in any kind of way, okay? No tea, no shade. I love when Atlanta comes on, because then that's when I can throw out my little, some of the little words that I've learned over the years from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And no tea, no shade is one. I don't use those words in my regular life, but when I do the Atlanta Housewives and Married to Medicine, I like to throw those little words out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody that talks like that in real life, though, honestly. That must be a Southern thing or something. I don't know. Or a Hollywood thing. Anyway, so Kenya goes over to visit with Kim, and she's like, oh my God, how long has it been? I haven't seen since we were both on Tyler Perry. Oh my God, And Kenya's like, yeah, what I'm saying? Hollywood has definitely been good to us, right? And Kim looks at her like, has it been good to you? I mean, I haven't even seen you in Hollywood, girl. I mean, I may have seen you in Bollywood or not Bollywood, not even Bollywood, girl. I don't know. I may have seen you just across in the woods. But I haven't seen your ass in Hollywood, okay? So that's the look she gave her, like, okay. And then and then Kenya starts like, yeah, because everybody remembers Tootie, girl. Do you still have those roller skates, right? And Kim is like, girl, those are probably up in the Smithsonian Museum or something. Or Kenya's like, or on eBay. I'm like, oh, Kenya, you are so messy, okay? You so messy. Oh my gosh. Kenya is hilarious. This is why she entertains me so much, because she says things like this. And she says it like she's being so innocent, but we know she's not, and the person that she's talking to knows that she's not. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, I'm just going to let that one slide, you know what I'm saying? Because she puts on her little, hey, like her little blonde voice or whatever. Kenya is a mess. I'm telling y'all, Kenya is a mess. Anyways, but Kim Fields did not appreciate that comment either, because she gave her the same look like, the what? Anyway, so then Kenya moves on to the reason why she's there is to ask Kim Fields if she would direct Life Twirls On. Again, Kim gives her a look like, bitch, no, okay? But she, she stumbles a little bit in the beginning, but she manages to give her a response. She's like, girl, you are the director. I cannot fill those shoes, okay? You go on and take that and run with it. And Kenya's like, well, just look at it. She's like, okay, I will look at it for you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'll take a look at it and, and I'll let you know or whatever. Kenya's like, yeah, just let me know. So then in Kenya's interview or whatever, she's like, yeah, I've had a lot of interest in Life Twirls On or whatever, but, I'm going to Kim because, I know she's like a heavy hitter in the game. I'm like, first of all, is she? And second of all, if you do have a lot of people interested, why are you the one asking someone to work on your project? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't she be coming to you? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know how that works. Anyway, so she goes ahead and leaves the DVD, and that was that. And then we see in the next scene, Cynthia, she's at home, she's in her closet. She loves being in that closet, y'all. And I'm thinking it was like an office. It was supposed to be like an office or a den or something like that. Like a small room off. It's like off of the front of her house. Like when you first walk in, I have a feeling that it's like, you know how you walk into some people's houses and they have like a living room area over here. I don't know, what is that called, the den? Hell, I don't know, y'all. Hell, living room is just one room. I grew up in an apartment. We had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7 rooms, and they were all like occupied. It was a living room. We had 3 bedrooms. We had 2 bathrooms. We had a bathroom and a dining room, and that was kind of it. But now, you know, these houses, like, people's houses, you know, have, like, you know, multiple rooms or whatever. But anyways, y'all, I'm just rambling. So anyway, so Cynthia was up in her closet, y'all, and, so she's talking to her partner, who I thought was her party planner, but I guess it's her partner in the, her eyeglass business or whatever. And she is, you know, she's just talking about, you know, how it went so well the night before. And, you know, now we need to, you know what I'm saying, really get the ball going and do different events and different appearances in different cities or whatever. And then Cynthia is like, you know, you're my business partner and everything, but, you know what I'm saying, I don't like to mix business with pleasure, but, okay, but Cynthia, you're about to, right? Okay, so let's hear it out. So she's like, but I really, you know what I'm saying, last night was bittersweet for me because, you know, Peter's acting up and I'm just so tired. I feel like I need to get away, like nothing is going right. And I'm basically tired of being phony and fronting in front of everybody, you know, because we have so many issues, you know what I'm saying? We got the distance issue, that's really big. Now we got this video issue. We have money issues. It's like we always got issues, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about ready to, you know what I'm saying, just be done with it. I don't even want to think about it anymore. You know, this is what Cynthia is basically saying. And I'm like, you know what? I knew it was going to be coming someday. I was always rooting for Cynthia and Peter, but Peter he just doesn't know when to stop and just sit his ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they had the first bar. It went under. He wasn't all honest with her about, you know what I'm saying, the finances behind all of that. You know, she didn't even know it was going out of business, that it was suffering that bad. Then the next season he comes back, he wants to open up bar 1 or whatever, and she, first he tells her she doesn't need to give him any money. Then he's like, oh, I might need $1,000, which I'm sure she put way more than $1,000 into that. And then he's like, allegations of him cheating, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Like, dude, sit your ass down. Then he all tweeting with people, acting like he wanted a housewife. Then she got to defend him about stuff like that. And, you know, it's too much, Peter. Why don't you just sit down? And, you know, I never thought that he didn't love her, that he doesn't love her. I really do think that he's into her and he's into being with her. You know what I mean? Like, he likes the lifestyle that being with her brings and things like that. So, and I do think that he's into her as a person too. I really, really do. I just think that he's just a very shallow person. You know what I mean? And I don't know, but he needs to get it together, because I knew that eventually Cynthia was going to come to a point where she is just like tired of dealing with his shenanigans, you know? And it seems like that this season that's kind of what's going to be the ongoing theme of this season, is her being tired of his shenanigans or whatever. So, I don't know. More to come on that. But, yeah. So, Portia is meeting with her team. She's expanded her team. She got her, I think it's called a creative director or something. And, you know, she got her sister and some other people working with her. And they're talking, you know, she's talking about expanding. She's got her hair care, but now she's doing lingerie and things like that. So, I'm like, okay, she's, you know, making a little lifestyle brand for herself or whatever. I like it. They were talking about they need to do like a casting call or whatever, because they're trying to do a photo shoot, and her creative director was like, look, now we got to be careful the kind of women that we select, because y'all know Atlanta is known for the big booty girls, and we don't want our photo shoot to look like a Playboy shoot, okay? We want it to be classy and tasteful. Even Playboy don't put big booty girls in there, more like a what's the other, I don't know, Maximum, what's the other one called? I don't know the magazines, y'all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so that was kind of funny, but, and then Portia was like, well, y'all can call me anytime y'all want for anything y'all need, as long as it's not after 10 o'clock, and as long as I'm not FaceTiming Duke, you know, and they all looking at her like, oh my God, here we go again. You know, every time you get a man, you get all wrapped up in him, and then when things don't go right, then the business suffers because of that, because you all wrapped up into your man, and you don't know how to focus or whatever. She was like, nah, it's not gonna be like that this time. I'm like, okay, Portia, all right, okay. I see you, girl. I see you, because you all crazy. Talk about you about to throw this man a sipping seed that you only known a month. I'm like, really? What the hell isn't a sipping seed for babies? She like, oh, this is my baby. I can throw him a sipping seed if I want to. Okay, well, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. I don't know about all that. But anyways, we gonna move on. Candy is in her shop, and Sheree stops in with her 2 daughters. And y'all remember her daughter Kylie? She is like a teenager now, I think. Like, she's got to be like 15 or 16 or something, you know. She's you know, a little lady, and because this show's been on 8, this is the 8th season. So you see them come over there, and then you also see them going back and forth between that scene and the scene with Phaedra and Cynthia, because they met up at a tea shop to sip a little tea and calm their nerves or whatever. So they're both kind of talking about the Kenya thing. Sheree is like, girl, is Kenya always like that? Candy's like, girl, you'll get used to Kenya. She just love to rub people the wrong way or whatever. You know, she ain't really tried it with me yet, but she tries it with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, Phaedra's on the other end talking to Cynthia like, girl, it just went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, what was that about? And Cynthia's like, Chad, I don't even know. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, things, you know what I'm saying, get better or whatever. And then they move on, because Cynthia's like, I got enough stuff going on. I got issues with Peter. And Phaedra's looking at her like, mm-hmm. And she was like, yeah, I understand what you mean, because, you know, you don't want everybody, you already know you're going through some things, and then you got people in your face saying, well, you shouldn't have did this, and you did this, and you did that, or whatever. But, you know, the past is the past, and I'm here for you if you need it or whatever. So that's kind of how they left that, whatever, you know. I'm like, okay, Phaedra, it seems like this season, Phaedra is, well, the last couple of episodes, the 2 episodes, it seems like Phaedra is kind of trying to be a little bit more a part of the group, because in seasons past, it seemed like Phaedra was kind of pulling away from the group a little bit. And I guess it's, you know, part of it was because of Apollo and all of their legal issues and things like that that were going on or whatever. But you know, it just kind of seemed like she was pulling away a little bit. And now it seems like she's trying to be more a part of the group, you know. So I just really want to see the real Phaedra. Will the real Phaedra parts please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Anyways, y'all, what else happened up in that scene? That was pretty much it. I don't think anything else happened, even with Candy and Sheree. That was just pretty much it with that. And then, you know, Phaedra just told Cynthia to call her anytime she was praying for her and all this and all that. And they was like, you know, then they just kind of left out. So now we are being introduced to Kim, like, for real. They're giving, this is her own little segment now. We get the background on her and her family. She's got 2 boys. She's been married for 8 years. She's happy. She loves being the only girl in the family. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have daughters. She said she doesn't need daughters. You know, she had a hard time conceiving after her first child or whatever. But then they came back. She made this like joke that I guess she thought was a joke, but it wasn't really funny to me. And I'm like, why does she think it's so damn funny? She was like, yeah, we had the first baby, and then, you know, we had a couple of miscarriages, so we kind of slowed down a little bit. Oh, but we didn't slow down that much because Quincy's here. And she just started cracking up, and I'm just like, that wasn't even funny. It was not funny. And maybe it wasn't funny to me because of the music that they were playing while she was talking. And maybe it would have been funny if they had been playing that music and trying to make it all sad or whatever. I don't know. But I'm like, okay, she's cracking up. All right, go. Well, crack up, because I crack myself up sometimes too. Anyways, so yeah, so then you know, she's like, you know, you don't see me on you don't see me hanging out in the bars, and you won't see me just hanging out at random red carpets. Only red carpets you'll see me on are the ones where I'm in the movie, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my man and I got my kids, and that's all I need. So I'm sitting there like, okay, now you told Kenya that you didn't drink. Now you're saying you don't party. All you need is your man and your kids. Well, then what the hell you doing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta then? Huh? Well, then we find out in the very next sentence, she says, now I have KimFields.com and I have just launched a maternity line. Okay, now we know why she's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is good, girl. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, make your money. You know what I'm saying? Promote yourself, promote your businesses. But you maybe need to brush up on some people skills, because if you're talking about you've been in the house for the last 8, 9, 10 years, then you may need to get ready for these women, okay? Because these women are going to be ready for that ass. Okay? These women are, you know what I'm saying? They're ready. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to attack, and you may be confused, but I'm willing to bet, you know what I'm saying? I can't even remember all the previews for the whole season, but I'm willing to bet that they're not sparing your ass just because you confused, okay? So I hope you ready, girl. I hope you ready. And good luck with your maternity line. You know what I'm saying? We see her shoot a commercial or whatever. She was just saying she doesn't have nannies and housekeepers and stuff. Her and her husband both work, and they just, you know what I'm saying, try to make it work. Like most of the rest of us working class people. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what else is going on? Yeah, that was it with her. Then we see Candy and her team. They are at the candy factory, and what is his name? I cannot think of his name right now. It's one of her assistants there. He is hooking it up, some bacon and eggs, and it looked good. It was making me hungry. Them eggs look all fluffy and yellow. I was like, I want some. Anyways, I love bacon and eggs. I don't know what my obsession is with eggs. I have like this obsession with eggs. I love eggs, cooked any kind of way. Anyways, so they're talking about, you know, Candy's schedule, and you know how Dr. Jackie told her she needs to slow down, you know, and Candy's like, you know, me and Ty want to open up this restaurant, which is news to the rest of the team. And Don Juan was like, okay, we'll work on that later, but first we need to get to this baby shower. Ty want to know who's on the guest list, because he want to know if Phaedra's ass is coming, okay? And he's like, if Phaedra does come, are you going to tell her that at the door that she can't get in until she give me my money? And Kenny's like, oh my God, here we go with this. Okay, look, that's not the time or the place, Ty, to say anything to Phaedra. And then Don Juan's like, you want me to go talk to her on your behalf? Ty's like, go, dude, if you get my money, I'll give you 20%. It's like that, okay? Anyways, but I did see on Periscope that Portia and Phaedra both Periscope the baby shower. It looked like they were having a lot of fun. Are you guys on Periscope? I do have a Periscope channel. I think I'll start Periscoping more regularly probably when I get a damn life. And I have something to Periscope about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to see me when I'm watching the shows, because I be really into them, so I won't be able to like talk back and forth, because that's why I don't like to live tweet. I did last week, but I don't like to live tweet, or like, I just like to focus on what I am watching. I watch the shows twice. I watch it so that I can really focus, and then I watch it so that I can take my notes, because I can't watch it and focus and take the notes at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I like to watch every detail of the show. Anyways, now that I got that out, I don't even know where that even came from. We see Portia getting ready for a girl, for her sip and see, for her man, people showing up to the party. She going all out, dude. She got cheerleaders. She dressed all up in the jersey with his number on it. I'm like, she is going all out for this man that she's only been dating a month. A man that looked her up on Instagram that she just met and don't even really know. I mean, and how many times have they really seen each other since he plays football in like New England or some damn where? I don't even know, Seattle. I don't know where he plays. He doesn't play in Atlanta or anywhere near Atlanta, okay? So I'm just thinking like, this is a lie. And then when Duke comes in, they are surprised. He like, first he looks happy until he realizes that this is like basically like a worship party. Get out of here, little girl. That he realizes that this is just basically like a worship party or whatever. So he's looking a little nervous, you know. She all like, Duke, I just want to let you know that you are my trophy man. And I'm giving you this award because you are my #1, and I don't care what nobody else says, but this is my everything. And he looking at at her like, oh my gosh, she is tripping. You know, he got this look on his face like if he was motherfucking Superman or anybody, he would have flew out, busted through the dang walls, the bricks, and flew in. So he was looking like she's crazy, and he even said as much to his boy. He was telling his boy like, man, she is a lot, dude. I wasn't expecting this. This is too much. I need to get out of here. And his friend was like, look, well, you can't leave, okay? Because that's not going to be cool. You got to stick it out. You got to stay, okay? And then, you know what I'm saying, maybe just tell her crazy ass, you know what I'm saying, you won't be seeing her anymore once you get safely back to your house, okay? Your house that's not in Atlanta. I mean, Portia was just so over the top with it. It was just crazy. I didn't even understand what was really going on. And her family is all like, why are you so into this man? You know what I'm saying? She's talking about they about to look for a house together. Then they talking about something on Google with him and a transvestite prostitute. I'm like, what? Portia, what is really going on with you? Why are you acting like this? I mean, you can't be this in love with this man after just a few weeks. It wasn't even like he was somebody that was on your radar. He found you. And then you've only been talking a month. You know, I don't even understand what's going on with that. But they're not even together anymore. So I wonder how she feels watching these episodes. Y'all, it's Phaedra and Candy. Phaedra comes over to the candy factory and they, you know, have a little chit chat about the state of their relationship or whatever. And Candy basically, you know what I'm saying, let her know that, you know, she's upset. She didn't appreciate the way things went down last year and how Phaedra was going around telling, smiling all up in Candy's face, but then telling everybody behind Candy's back that Candy hasn't been there for her and everybody else is her rocks and this and that. And Candy's just walking around thinking that everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? And Phaedra, you know, is like... Candy's like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that is right because as long as I've known you, I've been the one that's always invited you to do stuff. And I've always been there for you or whatever, you know? And Phaedra was just like, you know, you hurt me a lot by, you know what I'm saying, having Apollo stuff in your house. You know, that hurt me, you know, with the feds and they coming looking for this stuff and I don't know where it is and they thinking I'm lying or whatever. Candy like, girl, bye. The feds was looking for way more than that dang motorbike that we have in the garage, okay? So don't even try that. And then she's like, you know, I didn't like the way y'all kept going in on me about what I should do with my kids and me taking them to the prison and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? Apollo is in Kentucky. It's expensive for me to drive there. And Candy's like, you know what? Look, you always talk about how the money don't matter. So you can make money in your sleep. So what's all that about? And you know what? I don't even really care about all of that because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You basically two-faced it or whatever. And Phaedra was just like, Phaedra was just like, you know what I'm saying? You and your husband basically sided with Apollo. While he was out kicking it with your husband, he should have been at home taking care of the kids or whatever. And Candy's like, look, my husband's issue and my issue are not even don't have anything to do with Apollo. His issue is the fact that you still owe him money, okay? And regardless of the fact that you didn't already pay him $25,000 or $30,000, you haven't paid him the rest of his money. And Phaedra's like, well, the video didn't come out. So why should I, Candy's like, it don't matter, that's on you. It needs to come out of your pocket then. Regardless if you put the video out or not and made some money off of it, you still need to pay my husband his money. And until then, it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, things are not going to be kosher around here, okay? So that's the real issue, okay? And so that kind of shit Phaedra down a little bit. So then Phaedra, you know, switch gears. You know, Phaedra good at that, girl. She good at switching gears. Y'all remember when her and Cynthia had that big old thing? I can't remember even what it was about. And Phaedra brought her some flowers and then tried to say something bitter to change the subject. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all probably remember that. But anyways, Phaedra is good at changing the subject. So then she turns around and starts crying. And I'm like, what, is she crying now? Okay. So she starts crying and talking about how saying that you weren't there. You were there, being you had such a close friendship, and you were there for me. You were there with the birth of both of my children. You were there from the beginning with everything with Apollo. And you know, I'm a very private person, and I let you in, and I was just really, really hurt, Candy. You know, and Candy's sitting there crying. You know, Candy can't help but crying, and then looking at Phaedra fake crying. Yeah, oh my God, Phaedra is so freaking phony. It's ridiculous, okay? And so I'm like, girl, now Candy done ate it up. Now Candy feeling guilty again, and she's like, hopefully this will work itself out. Anything else you mad about, just talk to me, and this and that. So Candy's feeling kind of good about how the conversation ended until Don Juan came in there, and Don Juan let her know what the real deal was, girl. Phaedra is phony, okay? She's lying. Those were not real tears. She doesn't care about you. She doesn't know anything about your life. She doesn't care. Was she there for you when you lost your mother-in-law? Has she been there for you with all the stuff going on with your husband? Does she know anything about your pregnancy? No, okay? No. You don't even know where y'all stand after y'all just had that big, deep come to Jesus moment. You still don't even know where y'all stand. So, like, just like Candy, don't fall for the okie doke, okay? Please don't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here, Don Juan. I am here with you, girl. Candy, don't fall for that, okay? We know that you're a little soft on the people that are close to you. But don't go soft on this issue, girl. Let's stay strong. Stay strong. Anyways, that's the end of the episode, you guys. This video is long as hell. Let me get up off of here. Until next time, y'all, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned until Mika Chanel is just saying. Bye-bye.